Yo, what up? What up? It's your boy 410 Josh. We back in the building. Appreciate y'all coming back in, fresh off that Throwback Thursday. I got a lot of great feedback from that one, so thank y'all for tuning in to that. And now we here on this lovely Friday night. Y'all here for that Friday album releases and reviews. But as you know, we got to take care of the proceedings before we get to the releases and reviews. You got to go to that YouTube page, 410 Josh, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, hit me in the inbox. We can chat, we can chop it up. Got any questions, music, or anybody you want me to review on the page, I'm willing to do that for you. You know, also, if you haven't done, get your family, friends, co-workers, not only for my YouTube page, but my other Facebook page, where all my latest content is going to be available, 410 Josh. So we now about to jump into our Friday releases and reviews. Got a few bangers that then dropped today. First joint we're going to get into, one of my, he is one of my favorite new artists from out of Chicago, Lil Osama. He dropped his new album, Hood Bible 2, sequel to the first one. It's got some bangers on there. I like it. You know, if you're a fan of drill music, this is definitely something you will like. Everybody know Lil Zay is an affiliate of Lil Durk with OTF. You got a few bangers on here. The song Go with Baby Drill, I really like that one. Fucking Them Up with Mellow Buck. Favorite Girl, that was cool. Sick and Tired, really like that. Hard Times, and Last Message. The features on here is pretty much, you know, Chicago drill artists. Some new people, if you haven't heard of them, you can check them out. Baby Drill, Mellow Bucks, Honcho, and Shy. So if you're a fan of drill music, if you've been following Lil Zay Osama, check him out. Pretty decent project. Next one we're going to get into is Gucci and BG dropped a joint album called Choppers and Bricks. So I checked this out and it's decent, you know. Not the biggest Gucci fan. I always say it, you know, I respect his work ethic a lot because for the amount of work that he's put in, many artists that he's broken into the game, you got to give him his credit and his respect for what he's done for trap music and his influence in the game. But it was, you know, I think it's a good look for him to really embrace BG. And not only did a song, you know, when he first came out, but now they got a whole album. So, you know, BG, you know, clearly was ready to get back into the game. Couple joints on there. I like Guwap and Jizzle, Choppers and Bricks, the self-titled track. Cold, you know, the hit single. Paperwork, Idiot's Worst Nightmare, and Project Baby with C Murder, Free C Murder, man. So if you're a fan of both or either one, you should check this. You should check the project out. It's not a totally bad project. It's, you know, it's one of them albums and projects that's for you as a fan. Like if you're a fan of BG, if you're a fan of Gucci, this is definitely for you. Another one we're going to get into, one of my favorites. I feel like one of the most underrated. Actually, I had this guy as a top 10 underrated, which is Currency. He dropped a joint project with Trauma Tone called Highway 600. Fire album. Really like the album. Don Toliver's on the album. Maxo Cream is on the album. But it's really fire. I always like Currency because he just, you know, stays in his own lane, making that type of, you know, that I call it lyrical hippie music because it's jam-packed with lyricism, but it's really for people, you know, who like to smoke weed. It's a really dope project. Reflections, Cheat Code, Winning Team, Coming Home, Jet Music, Paper Tags. It's a fire project, you know. So definitely check out Currency and Traumatone. If you're a Currency fan, you've been following him, you know what to expect from him. Dope beats, dope lyrics, you know, chill music. So I would definitely check that out. Another joint we're going to get into, we got, Maino. Maino dropped his new mixtape, KOB4, King of Brooklyn 4. So I listened to a couple joints on here. It's actually not that bad. Maino's always been one of those artists that he'll drop a serious banger and then fall back and then come back with another serious banger and then fall back. You know, maybe he got business going on behind the scenes. I don't know, but you know, Maino, I always liked Maino, not just for how he was carrying himself, but I think he came out. I remember he came out at a time where people thought New York lyricism and New York rappers was dead, which it really wasn't. They just wasn't on radio, but he came out and, you know, really, put the streets of New York on his back and was like, all right, I got us right now, you know, with other artists, but you know, this was a good project. Basquiat is definitely my favorite record, him and Liravelli. I like Liravelli. Actually, I heard of Liravelli through a Maino song. I like Still a Nigga, Business, Vibe With Me, Best For Me with Fabulous, Bigger Than My Scars, who else? Standing On It with Connie Diamond. Check out Connie Diamond. She's definitely an up and coming New York rapper. She can really, really spit. And I thought this was a dope flip. Troy, Troy, Telling Right On You. I mean, everybody know, the original, they reminisce over you, but the way to be able to flip that, I thought that was pretty decent. So yeah, if you like Maino, you like, New York street music, you definitely want to check him out. Lil Baby dropped a joint, called Crazy. Dope record. I always liked Lil Baby. Since Lil Baby first came out, I've been a fan of him. He had, I got introduced to Lil Baby, through, what was that song called? The Bigger Picture. And I know he said he wanted to stay away from that content because I don't think he liked the feedback that he was getting from it and the attention it was garnering him. But, yeah, Lil Baby, with this new single Crazy, definitely is tough. Fivio Foreign dropped a new single called Get Diddy, with 41. It's actually, I like Fivio. I feel like right now he's the new king of drill since, we lost Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. It's like everybody know Pop Smoke had the wave and he pretty much was the father of New York drill. And then once he, passed away, it's like Fivio just grabbed the torch. And then after him, it's just like, you got other artists like 22Gs and, the Blickies and, who else you got? Bambino, so you got, there's a lot of other New York drill artists out there, but Fivio definitely is is leading the charge. So check out his new single, Get Daddy. It's a dope record. Let's see. And last but not least, my man Millyz dropped another single, Strangers. Man, Millyz, since I, heard him do it like a freestyle, he just doesn't miss, he really doesn't miss. And the fact that he's managed by Jadakiss, it's like, man, he's again, like, if you like East Coast lyrical street music, he's definitely who you want to check out. Out of Boston, he really, really, really killed it. One more I forgot that I got to give to y'all after this, Millyz, but definitely check out Millyz Strangers. He really came through on that. Also, we got a single, Killer Mike featuring Damian Marley, Run. Self-explanatory. Certified banger, dope record. Killer Mike is probably, I hope, he does win the Grammy for Rap Album of the Year, because he probably has the most talked about Rap Album of the Year. I mean, there's other artists that, I wouldn't be mad if they won, but I don't think anybody's talked about Killer Mike being best rap album of the year. I don't think anybody's been talked about more than him. So definitely check that out. So we're going to hop in the chat, see who on here, check it out. Hey, Mama, appreciate y'all. Appreciate you coming through. So that's going to wrap up the Friday album releases and reviews. As everybody know, we nearing the end of the year, the end of 2023. So the very last show of the year, I'm going to roll out the top 10 songs of the year and the top 10 albums of the year. This is from my personal perspective. And then hopefully, y'all give me yours and we can interact, chop it up. But that wraps up Friday album releases and reviews. Hope y'all have a good weekend, and I will catch y'all Monday for the Hot Topic Monday and talk about what's going on in the culture. Peace.